Not your average tabletop. Woohoo!
Welcome to Not Your Average Tabletop. I'm Pepper, and today I'm going to be unboxing the two-player game Blitzkrieg. World War II in 20 minutes. That would be pretty impressive if they could pack that in there. As you can see, this has the Dice Tower Seal of Excellence, which is all I needed to know to get this game. It includes the Nippon expansion, which I don't know what that is, but hopefully it's good. Paolo Mori, designer. I don't believe we've played any of his other games, so maybe he can make a great debut. This looks to be a rulebook. Let's see how many pages. 19, which I might take over 20 minutes to read this rulebook. But this looks like it has a lot of illustrations and examples of exactly what everything does in the game, which I always appreciate, even if it adds a few pages to the read. Here is the AI bot selection procedure. It looks like there's a solo mode. Yes. And some cardboard pop-outs, which looks like a lot of little square tiles here, which pop out very, very nicely. These are pretty average thickness, not thin, not thick, but pretty good. And as you can see, there are little ships on here, little tanks. Although they are not little, they're just little because they're on little tiles, but I'm sure those are gigantic. Airplanes with a yellow background, airplanes with a brown background. I'm sure those are the different player colors. And they also have numbers to go along with them. 1 through 5, it seems. That must be the power of the attack. And a load of different symbols on the backs of them. Pretty cool. I believe this is a bag builder, so the players will have these in their own bag and draw them out and play them on the board. Ooh, looks like a nuke right there. A 7 power. Yeah, hopefully I can get my hands on that one. Also have these red tiles. They look like solo play tokens. It's always nice when they're labeled on the pop-out sheet. Looks like you have some generals there at the top as well. All really cool. Lots of unique tiles. And this is the game board, which is pretty good size for a smaller game, I would say. Got the war victory track. Ooh, Minneapolis here. Chicago, Boston, New York. So this is America. Going to be battling it out in our home state, possibly. On the flip side, a double-sided map, and here is pretty much the rest of the world. Well, not the whole world. Got some Western Europe, Africa. It looks like you'll have spots to place those tiles that you draw from your bag. I think these will give you special abilities where you place them. And overall, you'll be playing a tug of war for these different areas on the map. But I like the board, I like the colors, some blue, some red, and oh yes, you got some player shields here, which we will have to see if these actually stand up. I know that's been a problem in the past with pretty much every game that has a player shield, at least the ones we've played. But these seem to stand up pretty nicely, so that's good. And these also seem to explain pretty much everything in the game, all the tiles and icons and abilities. So that looks really nice. There's that nuclear bomb, +7 on this track. That's a spy, scientist. Yes, looks like there's a lot in this game. Godzilla. That is one of from the expansion, so I think that will be a great expansion. Get a Godzilla tile. Pretty cool, pretty cool. I believe this should be the same for the other player. Also got some plastic baggies, some cubes to mark the old tug of war on the map. Got some gray cubes, some red cubes, and a green cube. Maybe that's the Godzilla cube. That would be pretty cool. And a standard D6. Nothing special there. And also, lastly, other than this basic insert, which at least has some artwork on it, so I appreciate that, it might survive in our collection. And lastly, we have 2 player bags, which you'll be drawing your tiles out of, and they are unique, but they are pretty much the same image, just 2 different characters on them, both throwing a projectile, grenade, and pointing out to the enemy. Very cool artwork, pretty much the cover of the game, which I really like that red and green. So yeah, that's everything in this game. I'm very excited to play this. Any quick 2-player game has me interested. That's everything in Blitzkrieg. Thank you for watching. If you liked it, you can leave a like down below and maybe even subscribe. We'd really appreciate that. But otherwise, don't forget to keep on nibbling on that content.